Hey y'all, it's Jennifer, your weird aunt, and I'm doing a video. I'm doing it on my crappy computer again because I don't feel like getting out my video camera. It's a rainy day here in Georgia, northwest Georgia, and I went a little nutty because I think I found a new hobby, and it all started with me getting a new vehicle. I love my new little car. It's a Versa, a Nissan Versa, and I decided that its name is Odin because for some reason it just seems to be Odin and it's a gay boy, which is fine with me, and I think it actually gives him better personality. But I don't know. Again, I don't know why, but it just seems like he's a gay boy. But anyway, I'm a scent junkie. As most of y'all know who have seen any of my other videos from wholesale supplies and stuff like that. I'm a scent junkie, and so I wanted to get I had one of the little car diffusers that go in the vent of your car, and I put that in there, but it didn't seem like enough, and so I decided to make a little hanging thing with a little kind of a locket that will aerate, and so I decided to put some beads on it and make it look pretty and everything. And then I became hooked because I'm like, holy crap, this is fun. This is really easy. I can make beaded stuff and not, you know, and not use too many mental resources. It's pretty nice. And it's also another art form, it's another good thing for my hands that I can do while I'm sitting down instead of standing up, and in addition to cross stitching and the other things that I do. And I had gotten a small set of findings, and it's a small set of just little silver findings, jump rings and things like that, and a little set of pliers and everything. And so I used all that to make my little rearview mirror thing, and I realized I want to do more of this stuff, but I don't have a lot of stuff to do it with, and so I went a little nutty, and I went to Amazon and spent too much money. Granted, it's not terribly expensive, but I was going to do a haul video of my Amazon stuff that I got for jewelry making, because I really kind of enjoy it, and I hope that I can do more with it. But before I do that, I do want to point something out that I got at Walmart today at work. And these are Reebok, kind of bralettes. And I've already gotten 2 of them, and each of these packs has 2 in there. And I had already gotten 1 pack of them, and I absolutely love them. They're the most comfortable bras I have ever worn in my life, and so I had to get more because they were on clearance for $9. They're originally $15. So just to let y'all know, that is out there on clearance at Walmart and some Walmarts right now. So you might want to check these out because they are stupidly comfortable. So yeah, especially if you don't want to do underwires, which I don't, because that is not good for your boobies. So I'm going to start with, let's start with the bags first. I got 2 bags. Me and my hobbies, y'all. I'm probably going to do a video about this at some point, but creativity, I can't survive without creativity. I have to be able to be creative in some way, and this is just another way I can do that. Oh. Okay, so here's my bag. Creativity is a big deal for me, and I have to be able to be creative or I lose my mind, because most of the work that's out there that I can do is by rote and not terribly creative, and so I have to do something at home. But anyway, starting with my little box, I've got several things here. Some might be what I've got. Some more findings. Okay. So, Let me get in this little box here first. I think that this may be my tools that I got. No, actually, this is something else entirely. My sister-in-law does Color Street, and I've kind of become addicted to it. I really do like these. I mean, these have been on for a couple of weeks, and so my nails have grown. But I really love Color Street, and I get a lot of stuff from my sister-in-law's page. But the only thing about the Color Street is that it is, especially the glitter, it's so hard to get off. And my sister-in-law recommended these little things. These are like little nail clippies that you just put on your nails with a pad and some nail polish remover, and especially if you're like me and you only use non-acetone, because the acetone stuff is really bad for your nails. Non-acetone is bad enough, but anyway, these little clips, you can put the soaked pad in there and just let it set for a little while and let it soften up, and it's supposed to come off a lot easier. And so I figured, since I'm not probably going to continue to get Color Street stuff from my sister-in-law, then I'll get this little set. And it comes with 3 sets of the little Clippies, purple, pink, and clear. And then it comes with a crap ton of these nail pushers, cuticle pushers, which I don't actually use for my cuticles, but I do use these a lot when I'm putting my Color Street little polish decals on. And it makes it a lot easier to smooth it out and everything. I use those a lot. And it also came with glass Emery boards, which are supposed to be good for Color Street stuff, for those little polish strips when you're trying to smooth them out. So I figured, well, hey, there's this whole little kit with all stuff that I can use for my Color Street nails when I put them on. And so, let me see, here's a little, it comes with a bunch of these little glass Emery boards. And a bunch of little, yeah, that's going to be really good for that stuff. They're small, but that's fine. But yeah, that was actually a pretty good deal. I can't remember how much it was, but but that had like everything I needed in there, so I went ahead and got it. But okay, let's start with this. These are the beads. These are spacer beads. I got a bunch of these stainless antique silvers finish spacer beads, and holy crap, this thing is so full. Wow. It comes with a ton of these. I believe it was 200 or something. And I've got little spacer beads, all different styles of spacer beads. The thin ones, which those are really cute. Oh my goodness, I can do all kind of fun stuff with it. It's even got bead caps, like these little floral bead caps. And just plain little beady beads. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Oh, and these have little flowers. I don't know if you can see that, but they have little teeny tiny flowers on them. They're little tubes. And oh, and these are really cute too. Those are like little daisy looking spacer beads. Oh, and these are cool. These would be like little gears almost. They kind of look like that. I like that a lot. Just all different kinds, and these are supposedly Tibetan style, which not entirely sure what that means. I'm brand new to jewelry making, so if I'm just being silly and just don't know stuff, then I apologize. Oh, those are really pretty. I like those a lot. But yeah, I have some spacer beads in the little tiny set that I had gotten before, but I used a lot of them when I made my little ornament for Odin's rear view. Oh, these are caps too. Really like those bead caps. Those are cool. And yeah, there's just all kinds of these little spacer beads that came in this set. I think it was like $10 or something for 200. 1 or 200. I think it's 200. Given the state of this. And it did come with this little box, but it doesn't have dividers in there. I did get a few storage things with dividers, but I need to get some more apparently. I might just use them in there. And there's some more of those little flowery ones. And then these little round ones. Those are really cute too. And little organza bag. How cute. I already got a crack some of those from. Oh, there's more in there. And oh, these are. Oh wow, these are cool. These are big. These are kind of bigger spacer beads. And oh, and those little pumpkin-y shaped ones. It's really cool. I'm really happy with that. I might just leave them in the bags for now because I did get one big bin at Hobby Lobby that's like that that I thought would fit all of the jewelry making stuff in. And I might just store them like in some, I don't know, I'll figure something out with this. But yeah, there's all my little silver spacer beads. And don't tell anybody, but I ordered a bunch of antique gold and copper ones too. And I'm bad. But moving on. Here are my natural stone beads. I definitely wanted to get some of these because you can get like really cheap like glass and acrylic beads, and those work just fine. They're great. But I am a little bit of a rock hound to begin with. I really love gemstones, especially semi-precious stones. Honestly, y'all, this is going to sound weird, but I think precious stones are really boring. I think diamonds are boring. But natural, like semi-precious stones, these are not boring. They are all different colors, and I just dropped one. Of course I did. But we've got all different shades. These are mostly are going to be Jaspers because Jasper comes in all different colors and configurations, and it's really pretty. Oh, and there's some malachite in here. Wow. There's a malachite bead. Isn't that pretty? I love malachite. And this is like turquoise. It might be a kind of jasper though. It's a little bit hard to tell sometimes because jasper comes in so many different colors that you can easily confuse it for other gemstones. It looks like there's some sunstone in here. There might be some sunstone in here. Might be sunstone. I don't know. Excuse me, y'all. It's getting to be fall allergy season for me. Okay, but cool. That's 200 natural beads, natural stone beads, which I really had to have some natural stone beads because they're so pretty, and I like, natural gemstones. But anyway, there's only 200 of them. Like I said, they're going to be more expensive than like acrylic or glass beads, depending on what type of glass beads you get. But to me, it's worth it to have natural stone, and I'll probably just use like a couple or a few of them on each thing that I do, which I'm already starting to get ideas, which is why I'm so excited that this came today. Okay, moving on. Okay, yeah. And these are the little pads that I got to use with my little fingernail clip things for getting rid of the color street stuff. Oh, these are really cute. Okay, and these are clay beads. Or actually, these are acrylic. These are acrylic beads, and I really like these because they're all different colors and they're kind of swirly, in which I have an appreciation for that sort of thing. And they're obviously not stone beads, but if somebody who's not trained, doesn't have a trained eye, they might not be able to tell. But these are really, really cute. These are really all different colors, and they're kind of tie-dye looking, which I love. and this kind of swirly little patterns in there. Alright, that's awesome. I'm so happy with that. This is 500 pieces. And as I said, acrylic is much cheaper. I think these were like $8 or something for 500 of these. Oh, cool. And this actually came with some spacer beads too, and a little bit of string for stringing them. So that's cool. I'm going to have spacer beads coming out the wazoo. Okay. Moving on. Oh, cool. Okay, I got these. Yay, I'm happy. Okay. This is, what do they call it? This is a type of metal called Niobium. And I have just discovered it because I was trying to find white gold earring hooks. And I did find them. And they're about $14 a piece, at least. I can't do that. But I always try to get white gold because my ears, for some reason, when I wear anything but gold posts, they get funky and they start kind of oozing, and I think I might have a mild nickel allergy or something, or some kind of allergy that does not make my ears very happy when I wear anything other than gold. Even silver messes with my piercing. So I wanted to try this niobium. It comes, I got these two pair of kind of a more silvery, kind of light grayish color because I got these at Hobby Lobby and I want to make earrings out of them because I think they're just beautiful. I love them. I was going to try this niobium and see if that messes with my ears any. Maybe, and it's supposedly really hypoallergenic, and it's supposed to be good for people with sensitive ears like myself. And I'm really hoping that that is the case because I'm tired of having to look for gold only posts. But I can wear stainless steel, but I usually like dip the post in some Neosporin or kind of rub some tea tree oil on it. Sometimes I do both. And that helps a little, but I eventually, by the end of the day, I'm kind of sitting there doing this because it's starting to itch and irritate. But if anybody's got any advice about that mess, please let me know because it drives me insane. And I love earrings, and it makes me so mad that I can't find any that won't make my ears funky for less than, $50 a hoop, a pair or what have you. Oh, wow, this is tiny. This was only $4.99, which is, I'm fine with that. This is basically a pin vise, and it actually comes with some drill. This is basically a little hand drill that's specifically made for like jewelry making and that sort of thing, that makes it easier, when you have to do some you have to drill holes like in beads and things like that. I got this mainly for the pin vise part of it, so that I could use it to hang on to pieces of wire while I wrap them, because I ran into that problem when I was doing Odin's little ornament for his rearview mirror. And this actually comes with a bunch of little drill bits that go from super, super teeny tiny, which you can barely even see it in there, which is good, which means that it will hold my wire, and to bigger ones like that. And I figured that something like that, especially for $4.99, something like this is going to come in handy at some point for something other than jewelry making, which is why I went ahead and got the drill set. And I figured that there may come a time when I want to make something out of something that doesn't have a hole in it. So $4.99, It's tiny, but you don't need it to be big. It's fine with me. And so we'll see how that does. I doubt I'll use it very much, except for as a pin vise. But I'm actually, you know, I think that will come in handy for other things. Okay, and the next thing, and they also have these big old lots of charms on Amazon, and these are 300 charms, and there's a lot of repeats, and there's a lot of choices that they have on Amazon for these lots of charms, but this one looked like the most promising to me. There's Uncle. I don't know if I'll ever use that, that actually heart with an uncle on it. That seems a little bit pervy to me. I might just do something else with that. And then we have these little Tree of Life. They're cheap. They're not like the best quality, but I could do fun stuff with them. They're really cute, whether they're cheap or not. It's a little elephant. How cute is he? Little horseshoe. And then I guess this is a foo dog. What is that? I think it's a Chinese, or it's a Asian dragon of some kind. That's interesting. And the hand thing, I can't remember the name of it. I'm something that I have friends who know about that I don't. And then we have kind of like a little strawberry turnipy looking thing. And this is just the handful that I pulled up. Oh, this is cute. With little swans that form a heart. That's really, really cute. But yeah, and like I said, there's some repeats in here. But I figured that I can come up with all kinds of different ways to use them. And that's interesting. It says hope, and I guess it hangs like that. Little tennis racket, little flowers, a little wave, which I think is cool, and leaves. That's more my speed, the leaves and stuff like that. Yeah, and just kind of, some of them are kind of more abstract, which I'm absolutely down with, which is kind of more my speed too. And then, oh, that's cute. That's like for nurses and whatnot. That's really cute. And you know, I'm probably never going to use all of these, but and I'll probably end up, oh, that one's adorable. A little owl. Oh, I love it. I love owls. I was like, I'm probably never going to use all of these, but I just figured I like having a lot to choose from, especially when I'm just starting out in a hobby. And if it's not terribly expensive, I think these were like $8 or $9 or something for 300 little cheap charms. But I think it was a good starter for me to start trying to. Oh, cute celestial unicorn! I love it. Okay. Oh, there's a turtle. Oh, there's a turtle. Little turtle. Oh, buddy. But this is exactly this kind of stuff that you find on costume jewelry, like at Walmart or wherever, unless you're getting like super high quality, like silver, white gold charms. This is what you're getting, basically. And that is fine with me. And I think, and with more to choose from, that lets me be super creative. So there's all my charms. I'm really excited about looking through all those and having fun with it. I'm probably not going to look through every single one of them because that will take me forever. But I have no idea how I'm going to organize all this exactly. I think I have all the components I need, but we will see. Okay. Okay, here's the main thing right here. These are the tools that I ordered. Like I said, I had one little pair of needle nose pliers, and it wasn't quite small enough. It came with that little set of jump rings and other findings, but I wanted something a little bit more comprehensive, and this is exactly what I needed. This also comes with spools of gold and silver tone wire and the clear elastic wire or stuff. It even came with some little iridescent beads, which I may use at some point. And it came with a little cheap caliper, which can sometimes come in handy, especially when you're sizing something for yourself or for somebody in particular. Tape measure, which you can never have too many of those. And let's see here. And this was the main thing that I wanted, was these. And this whole set was like $17. It's a good beginner set. Now, if you want to be like super hardcore in this, then if I decide to do that, then I would probably graduate to better tools. But for right now, this is what I need. I really wanted these. These are the round nose pliers, which will make winding wire so much easier. And it came with a smaller set of wire cutters, which I have wire cutters, but they were more like electrical wire cutters, and these are more for jewelry making, and they're smaller. And then, of course, I got flat nose pliers, which, again, I had some, but, you know, honestly, y'all, even, you know, if you don't do a lot of stuff like I do, you can never have too many pairs of pliers. Honestly, you really can't. And it actually also came with, oh, cool, this is like a little hook that you can use to string things through. That will be very handy. And it came with this little, oh yeah, and then a jump ring opener. And I'm actually not quite sure what that's for, but I will find out. I say I'm brand new to jewelry making, y'all. I'm kind of a babe in the darkness, but you know, honestly, that's kind of how I like to learn. I prefer to figure it out myself than to be taught, which ask my mother and she will tell you, yes, that is how she is. It's true. I get mad when people try to teach me, especially when I'm already trying to figure it out for myself. And so, you know, just ask Mom. Oh yeah, it came with a bunch of needles, which I was very happy about. It's easy. I got this set because it came with a bunch of the stuff that I needed. And yeah, it's not super awesome quality, but it came with all the stuff I needed. And oh, there's an awl, which you use for leather a lot, and felt and things like that. And so I'm not like I said, I'm not terribly concerned with it being super professional quality at this point. If I decide I really, really like doing it and I want to get more involved, then maybe eventually I'll get better tools. But for a hobby at the moment, and maybe the occasional, you know, maybe I'll sell a couple of good ones. I don't know. There's a little, this looks sharp too. These are very similar to my cross-stitching snips, but they seem much sharper. But anyway, yeah, here's I'm really excited to try this new hobby. Y'all, I can never, you know, I'm not a very good visual artist as far as painting and drawing. I'm okay, but I'm really not, yeah, you can practice and get better and everything, but honestly, I don't have the patience, and I'm starting to get a little bit arthritic in my hands, and that's another reason I like to do these things that are more for your hands, is as you do get older, you start to use your hands less and less, the harder it will be to get them back. So I like to keep my hands busy, even though they hurt sometimes, and that does kind of help you stay a little bit more limber than you might be otherwise if you didn't do anything with them. Like one of my mom's friends, my mom is in a big stitching group up where she lives, and one of her friends who's in her, I think she's in her 90s now, she keeps telling her, you know, don't stop stitching, because if you do, then you will never pick it up again once you get to a certain age, because your hands will hurt too much. So you just stay on it. Just keep doing stuff with your hands, and you will keep your hands more limber and more useful for longer. But anyway, okay. And here's this set came with some findings as well, and so I'm pretty good for the silver tone findings for right now. And it also comes with, which these come in super duper handy, is these little curved tweezers for picking up beads and things like that. They come in so handy, it's just ridiculous. Okay, but anyway, there's that with what, you know, it also came with some needle threaders and stuff like that, which I never use when I'm cross stitching, but I might use them for this. But there's that set, and like I said, this was all one set, and it cost like $16. No, it was $16.99, and so I think that's a pretty good deal for all the stuff that you need, especially if you're not looking for the highest quality tools, and it's just something you're wanting to try out like I am. Then I think that's a perfect set. Okay, and I also got, what's this? I think these are my glass beads that I got. I also got a big set of glass beads. These were slightly more expensive. They're like 25 bucks, but there's like thousands of them in here. I don't remember how much, but there's a ton of beads in here, and I figured it was worth it. And so this has got all different styles of glass beads. Oh, those are pretty. I like those. And these are the kind of more clear ones, like kind of crackly glass. We got a few little seed beads. Oh my goodness, I really like these. Look how cute they are. They're very similar to some others that I got recently. And there are these. Cute. And these kind of crackly ones again. That was just plain clear. Sometimes you need those, I reckon. And these more earthy kind of tones. And these kind of fun, splattery, painty looking ones. And then plain black, which I will use more than the clear ones probably because I like black. Okay, and it comes with a bunch of little baggies, but unfortunately this didn't come with like dividers, which I suppose is okay. I'll find a way to, I'm sure that I'll be able to kind of rummage through and pick things out, unless it's probably the way I'm going to do it at first anyway. Like, I'll probably have, like, I've already found a few things. Like, I found these natural stone beads in this little owl watch pendant at Hobby Lobby. And I'm specifically going to use those together. And these I got mainly for filler, like stuff like, especially like the stone ones and all the beads that I got this time were kind of more like filler and just ways to do more different things and try more different things. So anyway, there's those glass beads. This is taking me forever, and I apologize. This is running so long. Oh, yay! Okay, I was super excited. These are gemstone, what do they call them? Chip beads. And these are the rough ones that you see all the time on jewelry. But these are all natural gemstones. And I think these are going to be really fun to use. Like, I can pick out by color, shape, what have you, and I just think that will be so much fun to just make a few random things with these. And these were only 10 bucks. And I think, how many are there? 500 in there. So, yeah. I can find something to do with them. Okay, yeah. And here are the Tibetan, they say, bead caps. I actually got some caps with the other stuff too, which I was very happy about. I got something else in here. I don't know what it is. Oh, I bet those are my seed beads. Okay, but these are actually really nice. These bead caps. These are really nice. I'm glad I got these. They're really pretty. And of course, like, bead caps basically go on either side of the bead and kind of give it a little bit of an accent and make it stand out against the other things. And this is what I'll use for like my stone beads, especially, probably. But yeah, okay, these are really nice. I like these. I'm glad I got this set. I can't remember. I think there were about 100 in here. But, and I've got a bunch other in that other set too, so I'm pretty happy about that. I believe these are my seed beads. Okay. And if you get beads, you gotta have seed beads at some point, because you will use them for filler, what have you. And I knew if I didn't get any, then I would think, oh, I need seed beads for this. Oh. And these, thankfully, actually come with dividers, because that would be impossible. I actually have a little tube of seed beads that I got for cross stitching. And they're all mixed in. I'm like, why did y'all do this at all? That's awful. Oh, and this actually came with some jump rings and a few little charms too. That's cute. You always see the Tree of Life charm, but I do like it. It's really cool. And a little butterfly and an elephant, a little bow, and it looks like there's a starfish and a helm and captain's helm. And of course there's your jump rings. And this also came with the clear stringing stuff. And I didn't really need these, but every single set of seed beads came with the alphabet beads, which I'll probably use them for something. Like stuff for like my little niece and things like that for kids that I probably do. I probably wouldn't use them for anything adult related. But okay, and here are all my seed beads. I got this particular set because of these more muted metallic ones. Those are beautiful to me. I like dark colors. I like rich, dark colors. I do not like pastels. I think they're boring, and it just irritates me to look at them for too long. I just like, and oh, these are really pretty. These are kind of like iridescent, rainbowy kind of seed beads. These are really pretty. I really like these colors. Just why I got this set in particular was it came with these. And then you have the more cheerful, I guess you would say, colors. I'm like, here I am, the angel of death. Give me my dark colors. Screw your light, cheerful colors. But these are actually quite pretty, and I will use them. Like, especially like this purple. That's a really pretty color. I like that color. And I'm not real big on pink, but sometimes I'm sure that there will be situations in which it calls for it, especially if I'm making things for other people or to sell. And that's probably what I'll use the pinks and other things for. But anyway, there's what I got from Amazon today. And like I said, I got more coming. Don't tell anybody. But I'm actually really excited to organize all this and then get started with all my beading and fun stuff and making cool stuff for me and friends and family and possibly other people, which I might put it on my Facebook page, which is linked down below. Again, as you know, I do custom skincare and fragrances. And if you, I have a few things on my Facebook page, and I want to be adding some more eventually when all of my world kind of starts to simmer down. And you can order from Facebook. You can order from my eCrater store, which I will also link down below. Or you can just send me a message and say, hey, Jennifer, I don't see what I want. Can you make me this? And I probably can make it. So, in the meantime, y'all have fun with your crafts and enjoy beginnings of fall as I am. Although it's still hot and humid today, but, you know, I'll take it. And Take care. See y'all later.